The temple is like no other building in the world. It has towers and decoration and all the refinements which the human genius can conceive of. To achieve great things, two things are needed: a plan and not quite enough time. Pale death beats equally at the poor man's gate and at the palaces of kings. The cartoon is established at Chichen Itza. The settlement of the Itza shall take place there. The Quetzal shall come, the green bird shall come, Arcantanel shall come. It is the word of God. The Itza shall come. Why, man, he doth bestride the narrow world like a colossus, and we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. We live only to discover beauty. All else is a form of waiting. Bushido is realized in the presence of death. This means choosing death whenever there is a choice between life and death. There is no other reasoning. Few romances can ever surpass that of the granite citadel on top of the beetling precipices of Machu Picchu, the crown of Inca land. Architecture has recorded the great ideas of the human race. Not only every religious symbol, but every human thought has its page in that vast book. In preparing for battle, I have always found that plans are useless, but planning is indispensable. I live and love in God's peculiar light. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Time crumbles things. Everything grows old and is forgotten under the power of time. Those who lose dreaming are lost. The Taj Mahal rises above the banks of the river like a solitary tear suspended on the cheek of time. Most of us can, as we choose, make of this world either a palace or a prison. Libraries are the shrine where all the relics of the ancient saints, full of true virtue, and that without delusion or imposture, are preserved and reposed. They that go down to the sea in ships, that do business in great waters, these see the works of the Lord, and his wonders in the deep. The art of war teaches us not to rely on the likelihood of the enemy's not attacking, but rather on the fact that we have made our position unassailable. For it soars to a height to match the sky, and as if surging up from amongst the other buildings, it stands on high and looks down upon the remainder of the city, adorning it because it is a part of it, but glorying in its own beauty. I think that if ever a mortal heard the word of God, it would be in a garden at the cool of the day. The law is a fortress on a hill that armies cannot take or floods wash away. Every genuine work of art has as much reason for being as the earth and the sun. The ancient oracle said that I was the wisest of all the Greeks. It is because I alone of all the Greeks know that I know nothing. Things always seem fairer when we look back at them, and it is out of that inaccessible tower of the past that longing leans and beckons. Oh, let not the pains of death which come upon thee enter into my body. I am the god Tem, and I am in the foremost part of the sky, and the power which protecteth me is that which is with all the gods forever. More than ever before in human history, we share a common destiny. We can master it only if we face it together, and that is why we have the United Nations.